You got me what?
Woody.
Kelly likes to give me woodies.
You're perv.
So first off, I just want to say a special thanks to all you guys who are new subscribers. I've seen my subscriber rate go up a decent amount in the last couple days, and I really appreciate all you guys. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
So on today's episode, we are going to attempt to restore the Mark V headlights. So yeah, stay tuned, see how it turns out. So if you're like me, and you like to do things on the low, cheap, you don't want to go buy a squirt bottle. Take a water bottle, soapy water, poke a little hole in the top of the cap, and you got a squirt bottle.
Anyways, I know I uploaded 2 videos back to back pretty much on this turbo budget CX Racing build on the 240, and then I kind of went into hiatus. So I apologize for that, for all you guys who've been waiting or curious about how the kit fits. I have good news and I have bad news. Good news is the kit is on the car. The bad news is my harness is hacked for this MAF because my car had been running a single cam MAF its whole life and I never knew. So, needless to say, on startup of the car, it was running ridiculously rich. Basically because it had the wrong MAF on it the whole time. The car had always ran a little finicky. It had like little issues with decel, idle, would never be perfect. And it always felt like it was running a little rich, and now with the turbo setup and everything, it was running super rich, and enough to where it started to freak me out, to be completely honest. I want to give a special thanks out to Mike for recommending the wideband, and Affinity Performance once again, and Justin for coming and delivering me the wideband, because if I wouldn't have got it in time, I probably could have had some real issues with my motor. I'm a very impatient person, so I could probably say if I would have had to wait for shipping on the gauge to come, I probably would have started it and been blind to this catastrophic issue that I was having. This is SUT from when I started the car. It was running so rich. Basically at idle, my AFRs were like 10, and that's about as low as that gauge goes, so who knows if it was worse than that. Basically fried my plugs completely, so had to take my plugs out, clean them and everything, put them back in, and me and Ryan basically ghetto rigged the harness, which is why it looks like it was chopped up, because I didn't have the actual pigtail for this car. For those of you who don't know, my car is a 1990 240SX. Originally it was a single cam. When I got the car, it had already been dual cam swapped, but the guy was still running the single cam MAF on it. How it ran, I don't know. The car's registered in Washington now, but when I got the car, it wasn't able to pass smog or anything like that to begin with, and that's probably why, because it ran like dog shit. So it did give me hopes now that the car, well, obviously it's going to run better than it ever did before because it's turboed, but it probably would have been running a lot better if it had the right MAF for the car. So that just goes with not knowing anything about the cars at all. And the 240s, and that's Kelly telling me, hurry up and Bring your ass inside. Okay, well, what am I making? What am I making? She doesn't even want to tell me what I'm making. So anyways, basically me and Ryan hooked up the wires. So you have 3 wires here. The biggest way you can tell that the maps are different other than how they read is there's 4 plugs on the KA24DE and 3 plugs on the single cam. There's only 3 wires still. You have a signal wire, a ground wire, and your positive wire. And the 4th one is actually just a blank. I don't know if that's because the maps in the Sentras, the harness is different or something. I don't know. But needless to say, I made these little ghetto butt connectors, put them on there, started the car, and my AFRs went from 10, roughly 13.5 to 14.5. It kind of fluctuated a little bit. The fact that those connectors aren't the best, so I didn't have a perfectly great connection. I did want to show you guys the gauge setup because I never really got to show you guys that. Bam, Gucci. So I did order a new pigtail from Wiring Specialties for that, but I also posted on the forums because I'm impatient. So if someone locally has one, then I'll pick it up and I'll have 2. Therefore, I always have a backup, but I really want to try to drive this car this weekend. So hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, that I can find one. With that, other than that, the car should be pretty much good to go. I plan on doing like a better video, a review, clean it up, and get that to you guys as soon as possible. If you guys have any other questions about the kit, like I said, fitment issues were pretty much good, spot on. I did run into an issue with the elbow. We had to cut it and re-weld it so that the downpipe would clear the frame rail, which isn't a really big deal. Other than that, everything fit pretty good. And the only issues I've been running into is because of my car itself. I'll be doing some stuff in the next couple weeks, including swapping the VR out of my brother's blown motor and putting the other motor in, and all that good stuff. So we just got to get the 240 out of the garage, get some mad skids going on, and yeah, so you guys can look forward to that. Like I said, you guys have any other questions about the kit, comment, let me know. How about the wideband, all that kind of stuff. I'm more than willing to answer any questions, or if you have any suggestions what you'd like to see done to the car. I can't guarantee you that I will go that route because, like I said before, even with my gauge setup, that, you know, haters gonna hate. I'm gonna do what I want to do, but yeah, so all good in the hood. I want to thank all you guys who are the new subscribers. I want to thank all the OGs out there who've been sharing videos and watching everything. Do me a favor, if you guys haven't hit the little bell on the bottom right corner, hit that bell, because even though I have as many subs as I do, my views have been dropping a lot lately, and I think that's because you guys aren't getting notified. So do me a favor, do that, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
So, oh, pull that tape off. Damn you, Cameron. Give the kid one little simple job of removing tape, and he can't do it for you. Millennials. Nice. This is where the music plays. I got a mess to clean up, though. I got it everywhere. Holla at your boy.